You okay, Zach?
In one day, I find out Victor used everything I did as an officer against me, and I end up chased by my own people. Then one of my own soldiers turns out to be ASC, and I get involved in the armed robbery of a rover owned by my childhood corporation. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Nisha.
Surely the young lady would not be taking us to an imaginary city. I mean, rovers are amazing machines, but certainly they cannot transport one beyond the bounds of reality and reason. I am not keen on leaving Abundance.
Noctis is an amazing city, Scott. It's as real as Ophir, but more amazing than anything you've ever seen before.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Full of fairies and balderdash.
You look like hell, Scott. I know it's a lot for you to take in, everything that's going on, but I'm glad you're with us, for what that's worth.
Nice of you to say that. Very nice. I'm just leaving the corporation that I have called mine for the entirety of my life. Doesn't sit well with me. A new city that knows me not at all, only sees me for what I have become and not what I have been.
It's a chance for a new life then. A chance to reinvent yourself. Start fresh. At least you're a doctor. Never seen a place not happy to have a good doctor around.
Shit, look what that stupid creature did to my baby. The engine's fucked. I'll never repair this. You didn't even leave me spare parts. You really...
An ostrich. No doubt about it, it's a wild ostrich. Look, you see the spikes on its back? Unfortunately, the poor animal died, but I'm almost sure that...
Well, according to the sky, we don't have much time before sunrise. Fortunately, we're not very far away. We better get a move on.
It's a pretty good idea, because, as I was about to tell you, these creatures are social. They rarely travel alone. We might find ourselves in the middle of a herd, and an angry ostrich can be very dangerous.
Very good. Want to guide us, Nisha? And Amelia, leave that rover alone. As you said, you won't be able to fix it. And if you stay, you'll die.
Isn't that what that bitch wanted? That I die? I hate you all.
Stop it. We never wanted you to die. We need you. I know that you love that machine, but there's no time to cry over it. Come on.
Okay. Check pollutes. Oh boy, what the heck is that thing? Holy crap, he had a lot of health. Yeah, the thing is, through my whole playthrough I found one upgrade for my my staff that I'm using, but I found so many other weapons. I found like 5-6 daggers and wait for the upgrade. Oh crap. Want the XP though. We're gonna try this, and this might go really bad though. want the loot. How far is it we need to go? Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this really quick, I see. Oh, crap, we don't have the time to do all... We have a long way to go. Hope I can come back here later on. Ah, mango, yeah, that's good. Hey, I like you, mango. a long way still. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I just barely made it in. Nice mount.
No, they're trying to open the roof. You, up there! Stop! Stop! It's Nisha! Listen to me! Stop! We'll take care of the creatures!
I'm sorry, Nisha. I didn't... I'm stopping right now. But I'll only be able to open the doors for you once the area is completely secured.
Oh boy. Come on. Oh, come on. Jesus. Oh my god, and even more of them. And more! What the heck? Oh, shit. Jesus.
Nisha, I'm so glad to see you. We were starting to get worried about you. The news from Ophir sounded a little chaotic. You look healthy.
Worried? About me? Give me some credit. Let me introduce you to Technomancer. He's the reason why I'm here.
Look at that. The Technomancer who saved us from the Vori. Interesting. Very interesting. Happy to see you again. Now I understand why the Prince was insistent. He'll want to see you as soon as possible.
The prince?
Dandolo. He rules our city. If I were you, I wouldn't keep him waiting. He loses patience quickly. There's nothing like fresh news for him to be on pins and needles. But don't worry. He's a charming man. And he loves Nisha.
Very well. I'll go see him.
Happy to see you in one piece, Zachariah.
Beg? I feel like I got ripped off.
Apologies. We were forced to improvise. Playing a simpleton is a great way to avoid attention when you are a mutant. You can go see the prince now, but come back later. There's something I would like to discuss. I will be near the sand sails.
Wait a...
He
Your
played
name's
us.
Andrew, isn't it? We went to the academy together. But didn't we... I overheard you talking to Master Connor after I brought him to meet you.
I guess you overheard. Very well. Come find me once you've met with the prince. We'll talk about it. Go now. Don't keep him waiting.
Trapper. Weird achievement. I should have gone berserk in that part. Okay, we got a level. We got 2 points. This one is rough though. We go with 15%. I go with that one. Let's see. I wonder if I should put in one here. We'll see what I put in there. Does the map look like now then? So we can go back out there, okay. Quest. We can travel. There's not Peter. Oh my god, he's all the way back there. Okay, can I go back out or I'm gonna die? I just wanna see if we can go here now. And I wanna check out everything and loot. Well, it's more like they don't give me any mercy. Chance to do it. Creatures attacks you no matter what, it seems like. Okay, let's see what we got for equipment then. Ooh. I really need to put a point in exploration. Oh yeah, what are these guys wearing? Yes, science +1, but guess we should put something better on him. Yeah, let's see. Give him that gun. And let's see what we have first. Okay, the ones we are wearing are better. Okay, we are good. Then let's check out Scotland Head. Okay. Let's see what she... Okay, I need a helmet. I got rid of all of them. Damn it. Guess it's fine what she has. Why can't she wear this one then? Oh no, not one of these then. Oh, come on. Because when they are striking against your companions, they will still hit you. That's weird how they are spawning. I really need to start using my berserker skill. Okay, let's see how this looks like. There's much to go through out here. Okay, we check that out later. Here's the chest. There we can go up there. Okay, we need to find this tick. There it is. And these guys have so much help. Jesus. They are the ones who summons these spikes and popping up. It only took me one chapter to realize I had actually a light in the game. Okay, so let's see, how should we do this now that we have a lot of stuff to cover. Guess we go back here, go up here, go in here. No point going back there, go back up. Go in over here. Where's the... let's go up there now, yes. Regret doing this, but okay, that was just the way to go right through. Boring.
Can't do this.
Go through this other side. Up here, I guess, then. More flying ones. Oh, and oh, there's a mix. Okay. I was going a little bit too careless there. Oh my god, can I... I'm stuck! Oh my god. I couldn't get out of there because of all the enemies. Made me get stuck in that spot. God damn it. That's something annoying. You can't dodge through enemies or anything, so if you end up in a bad spot, you can get surrounded by them, and then you're... And again, what the... And again, stuck. And stuck in a rock. Jesus. The stuff you can get stuck on is really makes it difficult sometimes. I don't know what this place is then. By the way, did I switch back? Yeah, I did. Even with the light on I have on, it's can't see much. So I can jump down, but I can't jump up. But it would be something to knock down. But nope. Relic, huh? And of course a level 3 lock. So, the quest item. Doo-doo. Oh boy. Okay. Ah, damn it.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
No, it's not beyond. Which jacket? Okay, let's see. So we have this way. What the heck? There we go. Oh god, not these kinds. Oh boy. And I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna get out. AoE helps. Okay. Go that way. There. Doo-doo. Okay, who are these funny looking ones? Are they friendly or are gonna be hostile? Probably hostile, like, oh my, okay. Oh my! Okay. it's one of those slow charged up attacks that you have to wait like an hour for before you dodge. If you dodge too early, they track you. There will be people in here. Level 3. Oh, another relic. Yeah, that's understandable, Ali. You have a good night's sleep, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Don't eat up all the mangoes. Okay, that one done. We have... Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back this way. Oh no, wait, I didn't do that one. Okay, we go back this way and around and down here then. We've gone in there. Doom, 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 doom. Yes, this is another way into town. But it's not activated. We cannot go up this way yet. Let me switch back. Doom. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit, we have two of them. Oh, come on. Like, you can't dodge below the arm, but no. Shit. Damn. Let's squeeze staggers in. Or disrupts, as it's called in this one. And I have to get away from when they do it. Hey. Oh, come on. These things respawn again? Ugh. Yeah, we're going the other way around. Damn, things respawn quickly. These have also respawned? I have one part left. I haven't checked here yet, so let's see this part. Oh, come on. How did it aggro all the way from over there? Wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but okay. A little bit of a misclick. Oh shit, these things again. Yes, go berserk and play them all. Yeah, more. Oh crap! This is not good. So this means I have too much. I can't really dodge. No, this or oh, can't run. That's for sure. Be another relic. And another level 3. On each every of these buildings is a level 3 chest. I'm gonna put points into, so it will never be open pretty much then. Okay. We are gonna have to do something about run again. Oh, come on. The egg range, man. Just silly. Okay. Looks like I couldn't even get away from that one. Really? Okay. Done exploring that part. Okay. I don't know what this part is all about then. Maybe some quests at later point. So how does things look like here? Look.
Hey, mister. You got a minute?
Yeah, I will come to you in a second.
Hey, mister! You Zachariah Mancer? You are, aren't you? You're helping out the merchant prince, right?
I guess. Yeah, what's going on?
I don't. My partner died a few days ago. Got sick, just all of a sudden. A lot of folks catching it, but no one cares none because it's only killing refugees. They don't care about us or what's causing it. They don't care that we all seem to be catching it. Sick and dead everywhere, everywhere. No remedy or nothing. Only one who seems to care or help is that preacher son. But he can't heal everyone. He's just one fella.
Preacher's son healing the sick.
Sure enough. Boy's known for performing miracles. I ain't religious, even less now than my heart, my soul, my love was taken. So I don't know if it's true. Just telling you what I've heard.
Miracles? Mystic or medical? Zealot or scientist? Who holds the key? Who knows? Who knows anything but this? An epidemic spreading among the refugees would have catastrophic effects. Dangerous, bizarre. I need more information. Symptoms only affecting the refugees, you say?
I don't know. It seems like, but I don't. It's why we, all the refugees, not just me, need your help. We gotta find what's causing this disease and get a cure real quick. No one around here has much, and now they're even losing their lives. You gotta help us.
I'll see what I can do. What were your wife's symptoms?
I don't know. I ain't a doctor, but a lot of stomach stuff, cramps, throwing up, just pain everywhere. She was even starting to see stuff that wasn't there. Talking crazy. It was awful.
What about everyone else who's sick?
Most are poor like us, around the neighborhood of the gates. Left the corporations with nothing. Arrived here with nothing. Now they're dying because they can't even afford a doctor.
Let me go talk to other refugees and see what I can find.
Thank you, Mr. Mancer.
Back here. Well. Level 2, huh?
Door's locked from the other side. Guess we're going around.
I guess so. Might as well unlock it. Go down here. Level 3, huh? Where does he want us to go with the quest though? All the way to that side. See anything, buddy? Cool looking place, though, otherwise. Oh, man. Invisible wall crap.
Hey there.
What do you want, human?
Oh, I didn't want very much at all. Take her trash can.
The most exotic goods on the planet. All here, in one stall.
Come on, have a good weapon. Of course she doesn't. Yeah, steel tube. We should buy that one then. Yeah, let's do that. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see what inspiration. Okay, that's good. Targeting goggles, okay. Find that. Much stuff. Yeah, because I'm not wearing my other one. Yeah, I have light soldiers. That one. Okay, good there. Okay, we are good in that department then. Need to fix that. That's a lot more damage. Definitely worth.
The most exotic goods on the planet. Oh,
Sell it or nah? Let's
The
talk
most
for
exotic-
information.
I just need information.
the only information I have is about my goods.
Okay.
Goodbye then.
It's a shame. I have some wonderful goods.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should. What weapon does she have? 14. Maybe upgrade them. Oh yeah, she needs headgear on.
The most exotic goods on the planet.
Something good. Do.
Hey, let me ask you a few questions.
Sure. Why not? What do you want to know?
You know the man beside you?
Of course. He's a friend.
How you feeling?
Oh, I don't know. Fine, I guess. All things considered. I don't think I'm sick right now, but I've grown real tired looking after him. Don't sleep so well lately because of it.
What's he been up to since he came to knock this?
Well, we haven't been here for too long now. Got no steady work and no serum. So what he'd do is the odd jobs here and there when he could find them. Same as most of the rest of us. We all sleep in here. Hang around the city the rest of the day, that's about all of it. Not much else to tell, honestly.
Think he could have eaten something that made him sick?
Maybe. I don't really know. He's been eating a lot from the community soup, I know that.
You haven't?
Well, I woulda, but first time I gone there, I got in an argument with the religious fellow that runs it. About religious things and such, you know? So, I don't come back. Not really welcome. Found other ways to stay fed.
What are his symptoms?
Stomach aches real bad. Yeah, he, has trouble, you know, holding it in, if you know what I'm saying.
The symptoms seem
Got
to
the
align with
shits.
cholera. Worrisome. Might be the start of a terrible outbreak, but could also be foodborne, perhaps too. Maybe from the community soup so many of them feed themselves from. Contamination or even poison?
Well, it won't be a hard theory to test. Nearly everyone eats the community soup. Good or not, it's free. And free's all most can afford.
We need to talk to whoever's making the soup. Thank you.
Sure enough. You're welcome. Gonna take him to the preacher's son soon. Hear he's been healing folks left and right.
I'm gonna have to...
Hi. Oh, my stomach. Oh, my stomach. I'm trying to figure out what's making everyone sick. Can I grab a blood sample from you? It'd help a lot. Yeah. If it helps find a cure. Take all you want.
All your blood? Sure.
I should be able to use this to see what's making all those people sick. Let's take a closer look at this sample. This is a sample of a sick man's blood. Can you analyze it for me?
I don't see why not. Unless it's some
Damn it.
special sort of unanalyzable plasma, the likes I've never encountered before. Like that sandwich I ate earlier. Unlike anything I've ever... I digress. Yes, the analysis. I will get right to it. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, whoever gave this blood. I cannot imagine the pain he must be in with this level of arsenic. If he doesn't stop eating it, Zachariah, he will die. Tell him that. And give him a decoction of Allium Martis. A great antidote for such poisoning.
These people were poisoned. Had to be the community soup. Need to take a sample, run some tests, and find out what's in it. You work here?
Yep, I help cook.
You eat here too?
Yes, of course. But only a little. I have a weak stomach, so I don't eat everything that's offered. Why?
I'm sure you've heard about all the refugees getting sick. There's a chance it's coming from your food.
Oh, my. I couldn't imagine how. I just take what they give me and cook the dishes how I'm told. That's all. I don't add anything. So the disease must be coming from somewhere else.
Who gives you the food?
Well, I mean, it all comes from the parents' donations given to the preacher's family. Real good people, you know. They can't have anything to do with it. Their son actually heals the sick. So don't go pointing the finger at them, you hear me? It ain't in the food that's making people sick. I'll tell you that.
Let's analyze this and end the mystery. Let's find out the killer ingredient in this
By
soup.
ourselves?
Here's a sample of the community soup the refugees are eating. Need to know if it's got arsenic in it.
I don't like soup, Zachariah. It makes me sweat when I eat it. Unless it's cold soup. And even then, I don't like it. Never trust a man who eats or makes soup. That's a fact.
Maybe you could just put that back to test with a little science? Actual experimentation on the sample?
Fine. Just as I said. And yet another reason to hate soup. It's laced with garbage like arsenic. Who would feed such a dish to the poor, Zachariah? Tell me that.
This wasn't a disease. This was poisoning. And that soup's the source. And I doubt it's a coincidence that the source of both the soup and the antidote is the preacher's son.
He's making him sick and then pretending to be a good guy, huh? The heck? Can't I? Oh, this big guy.
What the hell would possess you to poison all those refugees? What did they ever do to you to deserve that?
Have you ever been adored by people? How generous they can be when you save their lives. When they believe that you healed them, they flocked to my father's temple. Why wouldn't I have done it?
Because people died, and a lot are still suffering.
You're pathetic. Maybe so. But better to be disgusting than stupid. I knew you'd be coming around sooner or later, so I loaded up with bodyguards. Do what I'm paying you for! Kill him!
Come on, how is it? Yeah, I still don't understand the first he hit me on. I dodged that hit. I should put on my...
Have you maybe?
What the? Okay. So on his backswing, when he was swinging, somebody else hits me and I get knocked down. Okay. It wasn't even going for me there.
Have you maybe? Stop! I'm rich! Everyone respects my father in Noctis. Let me live, and he will pay you all the serum you could ever want.
I'm not gonna kill you. Enough people have died already. What you're gonna do is give the antidote to every refugee you made sick, and never go within a block of that community soup again. We clear?
Yes, of course. Sure. Antidote for everyone, yeah, and I promise not to do anything like that ever again. How stupid, I swear. Thank you.
Don't thank me. I already regret not making you pay dearly.
Missing my crits.
So, you find a cure yet?
I did. Except it's an antidote, not a vaccine. You'll find stocks of the plant that will help you heal everyone in the preacher's son's neighborhood. It's all over now. Don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Mancer. Thank you so very much.
Okay. So, what do we have here now then? Our place is over here. Should go up this way. Just get here. Need to get rid of stuff and then we go exploring the other part. Spring. I have so much crafting materials.
Fortunately, this is...
I went the wrong way. It's just wish I had these. I wonder when I can get them though. See if he maybe sells some plants.
You, sir, just came at a fortunate time. I just stocked new merchandise.
I need some information.
If it's about anything you see in here, I'm happy to help. Otherwise, not sure I have what you need.
Oh yes, he does. Nice. This I need? I have to see. Maybe standard or advanced I need. Okay, standard and what are you? You were using gun, cleaver. Use pressing shift. Run away.
You, sir, just came at a fortunate.
Okay, we need that one. We need that one. We need. Don't really need everything, but need it. Get some currency back. See if I have the materials on me. I might have to get to my chest then. These two I can't get, but I can get... Okay. Oh, this is hard to know what I'm gonna do with these. I'm just gonna go with physical. He uses that one. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of crit. Jesus. I don't have the stuff for it, unfortunately. No, okay. Stick with that one. Oh, wait. +1 in damage, but has... Oh no. Or I have these though. Missing electric parts. Doo-doo-doo. Another workbench.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. I apologize once again for having to play this role in front of you, but the situation was a difficult one, and I could not risk blowing my cover.
I understand. You're one of Dandolo's spies too?
No, I work for my people, even if Dandolo was a precious ally. I was in Ophir to plan an escape, but it was not exactly what I wanted to tell you about. I would like to offer you my services.
You're also a mercenary?
No, I am not interested in serum. And a Technomancer ally, yes. It is rare for mutants to know someone with your talents. So if you need a hand or any information, you know where to find me. And maybe I will ask for your services once in a while.
All right. What really happened with your mother? I must say I didn't understand much. That stone? The police's arrival?
My mother was helping me as much as she could to carry out my mission. She would provide me with information, sometimes hide mutants on the run before they could leave the city. She was a wonderful woman, Zack, but someone turned her in. Fiorello heard and raced to get me out with your aid. Though how I yearned to save her, to get to the slums to warn her. But I knew I could not. You, though, could. The stone was a token of recognition. She knew what it meant. If she was turned in, she had to leave as soon as possible, and if she couldn't, the drawing was made with an ink made of jellyfish venom.
But why give her that poison?
I didn't want her to die, Zack. I loved my mother, but I knew what the ASC would do to her in their jail. If they caught her, she needed a way to avoid being tortured.
When did you discover that you were a mutant?
The first symptoms of mutation appeared when I was very young. I must say that I can't really remember very well. My mother noticed them, and she taught me how to hide the marks, even though I think that I didn't know what it meant. She was hoping to keep me close to her, but as soon as the first marks appeared on my face, they spotted me out right away. I will never forget my arrest, how violent they were toward my mother. I was just a kid. I was sent to one of the farms on the outskirts of town. That's where I learned what it meant to be a mutant.
What's the Mutant Nation? You created it, right?
It is a little overblown, but I was one of its founders, among many others. Of course, other mutants were living outside the city as runaway slaves, hidden here and there, stealing whatever they could find in order to survive. A small community had settled in Noctis and benefited from the hospitality of the merchants, who allowed them to move around freely. However, we did not have any way to defend ourselves or plan a future. We were all spread out. A few of us decided to get together. We found a place, a very unique one, and we soon started doing it up, bringing in equipment and erecting houses. As for me, I especially wanted to free as many brothers and sisters as possible. So I went back to Ophir, and I realized that nobody cared about mutants, especially if they didn't look very smart. I began to help dozens of them escape. and our nation soon began to grow. There are a lot of us now, and I hope that all mutants will be able to live there someday.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Ophir's mutant pen?
You saw for yourself. Violent slave drivers and harsh work conditions have reduced mutants to beasts, to the point where even some find themselves yearning to be petted. I do not hate humans, you know that. But when I think about that place, I feel outbursts of hatred. I would like to break the walls and see my brothers and sisters get out of that hell. Someday, I think that I'll do it. I'll destroy the pen.
What does Noctis represent for you?
It is the city of our allies. Without it, Mutant Valley would have probably never come into existence, even if some of them think the opposite. This town is welcomed and still welcomes many runaway mutants. Here they can free themselves from the servile state they were in. Noctis is somehow the freedom school for many of them. Of course, it remains a human city, and segregation is sometimes present even if it is not official. And I don't completely agree with Dandolo's decisions, but overall it is a place that I love that boasts of mixing everyone together, of bringing all philosophies into dialogue with each other, and of welcoming the hopeless.
Okay.
What do you think of Amelia?
She's an interesting young and courageous woman, but abundance brainwashed her. As long as she hasn't completely cut ties with the corporation, she will remain wary of everything, of anything foreign. I think that she has some pity for us mutants. That's more generous than what humans usually give us, but we don't need pity. We are a new people, not a gang of monsters regretting who they were. Maybe she will come to realize this. She is not stupid, and when it comes down to it, she has a thirst for freedom despite all the brainwashing she went through.
What can you tell me about Andrew?
He is a hurt man. He hides his suffering under a cynical and detached attitude. But he lost way more than his arm, even if I do not know what it is. If you could help him heal his wounds and become what he ought to become, you will discover without a doubt that he is a very giving friend. And maybe he will be less bitter.
What do you think of Nisha?
She's an unusual woman, Zack. She was locked up, tortured when she was a child. She managed to get out of the situation, and despite what she went through, she went back to Ophir under a false identity. Believe me, you have to be strong to do that.
Strong?
She is the best possible spy. She helps us as much as she can by providing us with vital information on the slave transfers so that we can go free them. And I know that Dandolo respects her a lot. But watch out. She is far from being the sweet and smiling young woman you met in Ophir. She is brilliant, generous, and she can also be merciless.
What do you think of Scott?
He's a great scientist, most likely a very good doctor.
Is that it?
Something bothers me about him, Zachariah. No doubt he appreciates you a lot. I learned that he went through a hard time, but I have a feeling that his sweet eccentricity is hiding something. But I don't know what, therefore I won't say anything else.
Mm-hmm. There we have Amelia, so we have a different team members now.
Hey.
Hey, back.
Should have remembered you. Back when we were kids, the world just revolved around you.
Really? How so?
You were quite the charmer. Everyone gravitated to you. Made me feel like I didn't even exist. I was just one of the many kids who dreamed of being your friend. Remember the feeling more than anything else.
Funny you remember that. Yeah, we were both kind of... Neither one of us really fit in. We were just outsiders in different ways. I tried to do too much, tried to make up for being different. You were just always yourself. You must have felt so alone, but you never made friends just to fill the loneliness. Never thought I'd see you again, Zachariah. let alone ever have this conversation with you. I'm happy to have found you. Again. Even if it comes with all those bad memories.
Well, well, well. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that now. Come back to it. Probably.
Can't go through here.
Rats. Go all the way around. Okay. Kick this one down.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Do you have a moment?
Hey there.
Hello, I'm Brett, and you are?
Zachariah.
A pleasure then, Zachariah. Are you a hunting enthusiast, a trapper, specialist in local species? Maybe a strong fellow like you might be a mixture of them all.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm none of those things.
Ah, well, my hope got the best of me. I've been looking for someone to aid in my studies. A shame. Sure you're not a hunter, or even someone who'd want to try his hand at it?
Can you tell me what's going on?
Yes, of course, of course. You see, the focus of my study is the planet's fauna, all the insects and animals brought by the settlers that have since mutated, much like our own mutants, if not in a more spectacular way. Now, I've studied the most well-known of the creatures, of course, but I have heard of much more rare specimens, which I would go to any lengths to study. It would offer great insight into the animal mutations. Anyone can admire their beauty, but what we need is to understand how they came to be what they are. We need to study their anatomy, but they are, of course, rather dangerous.
So you need a hunter to find them and bring back your specimens. I might be able to help. What are you after?
Well, there is so much. There's a black mole and a shield toad. Also a locust I've named Locusta tempestatus, or more colorfully, the storm locust. It's been spotted in the tunnels beneath Ophir.
What can you tell me about the storm locust?
Locusta tempestatus. Well, very little but what has been told to me, actually. It is a creature, by all word, that seems to feed on electrical sources. Looks like an ordinary locust, which we know also shares the taste for electricity, but it's much larger. Perhaps its purportedly massive thirst for electricity is simply in proportion to its size? I don't know, but I'm hungry to find out.
Sounds like I shouldn't have electricity on my weapon then, fighting that one.
What do you know about the black mole, besides the fact that it's black?
Well, its name is somewhat of a misnomer. It isn't really black. Darker than the others for sure, but not black. Its skin, though, seems to sweat venom. Wonderful,
Ew.
isn't it? Imagine. What a wonderful defense.
Yeah, wonderful. Always dreamed of catching poisonous moles.
Isn't it fascinating? A beautiful scientific mystery.
Already expecting the worst, but, why is it called the shield toad?
Those who have had the rare opportunity to see this beautiful creature say its skin is nearly armor-like. In fact, nothing seems to be able to pierce it. No arrows, not even conventional weapons. The hunters take their best shot, but always run away terrified. Delicate little things humans are, but there has to be an explanation for this extraordinary mutation, and I must find it.
Okay. Gonna be some interesting fights. Hello, everybody. Up here. Oh, there we have all our stuff now. So, okay. Inventory. Away all those. Be with us, do we? I should have sold these, I guess. Just want to keeping them, really. Bum, 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 bum.